Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Toronto. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, is tough.
And I think for Toronto, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Hollis, Jefferson, and Ibaka together inside. Ed Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Rondo in at the point. Fast break, Toronto. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Now, here's Lowry, following the miss by Anthony Davis. 5 on the clock. And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. Over Rondo. Misses off the left iron. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now here's Rondo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. Feeds it to Davis. No good that time.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And again, no good by Toronto.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
James looking it over. Howard. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Lays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dwight Howard. 2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby. And the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Greg, talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. You know, still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
Now here's Rondo. Here's LeBron. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Here's Anunoby, guarded by Green. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And Ibaka does a little bit of everything, including rolling quickly after setting that screen.
And Howard with the stuff.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Now, here's Lowry. A 35-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Rondo against Lowry. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And there's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any score crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Outside, Green. Now here's Howard. D right on him. LeBron outside. It's deflected. Pass to Van Vliet. There's Hollis Jefferson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
How about the aggressiveness of Rondé Hollis Jefferson? Go to work, young man.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Of course, the game is shifting towards skill and finesse, but there are those players who thrive in this league who are like bulldozers and force the issue inside.
Well, a guy like Blake Griffin, who is such a physically gifted basketball player, enters the league as one of the great dunkers, but has now added a three-point shot, still can play bully ball. But for me, the most ferocious at-the-rim scorer, and the guy who's probably most underrated aspect is his strength, is the Greek freak. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the rim. Good luck and good night.
I don't know how you do it, right? How do you defend it?
Impossible.
Indeed.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Boucher passes to Lowry. High, arcing shot, and the layup is good.
Well, Kevin, you know this. A guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
Lowry against Rondo. Toronto grabs the miss.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here's Lowry. Powell kicks to Lowry. A three. Drills it from outside. Lowry's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Lowry against Rondo. To Cousins. Over Gasol. The offensive rebound. McGee. And a missed layup. And so the first quarter is in the books. Toronto ahead, up 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight to floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complementary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Raptors 5 right now. Davis is out there with Lowry. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Boucher in at the 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. He has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the Lakers call time here.
I think quickness has probably never been more important in the NBA, but you cannot overlook the value of strength. Think about a guy like Kyle Lowry. He's not the biggest, he's not the most explosive, but he's got strength and he's got that bulldog mentality.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Toronto also making a switch. Van Vliet's checked in. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kuzma kicks to Bradley. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Van Vliet. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And Kyle Lowry, Doris, never shy about contact.
You're right, Kevin. Never shy on either end, offensively or defensively. Kyle Lowry will get into you. He is the tone setter with his physicality and his effort level.
For Toronto, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. Monday Hollis Jefferson comes in for Davis.
You know, execute the turnaround as well as he did there, and there's not much a defense can do about it. Just have to hope the shot's not falling.
Passes it to Van Vliet. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. Van Vliet's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
Greg, it was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Here's Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
And it's Cousins with a foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Powell inside. He's guarded by Davis. The shot by Powell, no good. On the wing, James. They get it again. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Howard.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Van Vliet kicks to Ibaka. Here's Anunoby. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Just 3 to shoot. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. The pass to Howard. Back to LeBron. Davis against Ibaka. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hondo's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Powell. Anunoby, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Lowry against Green. 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's Hollis Jefferson. Davis with some nice D. Lakers trail by 9. Green deciding where to go with it. LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. A fadeaway. That one misses. From deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Toronto. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sport. Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first half. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. 11-point game. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And the move back to his more natural 5 position has rejuvenated Serge Ibaka. More room to operate offensively, and defensively he can stay in the paint where he's effective.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. And Ibaka's shooting ability, Doris, had enabled him to play some power forward, but his mobility was being tested.
Correct, because at Ibaka's size, it's tough to ask him to chase smaller guys around the perimeter. He is much better suited playing inside and protecting the rim. I think you saw that last season.
On the wing, Davis. Down low, here's Green, and the rejection by Ibaka. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Lakers. And Toronto also making a switch. Marcus All's checked in for Serge Ibaka. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Cousins, no one around him. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Cousins has got himself on the board with 3 there. Lowry against Rondo. Pass to Anunoby. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 8.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Danny Green. Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. You can't help but notice that teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to settle, correct?
Exactly right.
And here is LeBron. He's got 9. Bradley finds Davis. Shoots over Powell. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Davis.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
To the paint, here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Cousins. Shoots. Rondo's shot is off.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Here's Van Vliet. That one's not going to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Knocked loose. Powell with the steal. Pull-up jumper. Bradley with some nice D. Lakers trail by 5. Davis dishes to Bradley. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Pass to James. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth in his first season as a head coach in the NBA. It translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Bradley. A wide open look here for Kuzma. That one wide left.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Lowry looking around. The Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for Cousins. And it's Green in for James. And Toronto also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. Outside, Davis. Ibaka outside. Rondo against Lowry. Trying to get something going. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Lowry against Rondo. To the left side wing. Here's Kuzma, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Toronto. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And he sinks the second. Outside Lowry. From the arc. Off target with that shot.
Yeah, and the appreciation I have for Rondo. He's able to stay with his man and then uses his speed to just affect the shot.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Raptors lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 3, setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Davis. Also Lowry out there. Ibaka is out there with Anunoby. And it's Boucher in at the 4 slot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Anunoby passes to Boucher. And here is Davis. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Kuzma. Anunoby, good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
the elbow, Green. And Davis pulls it down. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. A shot by Lowry. Wide open from outside off the mark. A floater, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's McGee, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Here is Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. There's the feed to Ibaka. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
Pass to Rondo. Stripped away. Lowry against Rondo. With the floater, Lowry, good. Lowry's got 19 points.
Give him another. This guy may not be the tallest or most athletic, but Kyle Lowry can find ways to score.
Kuzma outside. Passes to Howard. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Rondo against Lowry. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
Toronto calls timeout.
And Toronto choosing their team name back in '94. The fans helped them narrow it down, and with dinosaurs all over the silver screen, it helped tilt things towards the Raptors.
And we all remember those early uniforms, those giant velociraptors across the front. Fortunately, they've toned it down a bit since then.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Lowry with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lowry against Green. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. Here's Cousins, and he banks in the layup.
This is when you go to your big-time shot makers. Cousins, yes, sir.
Oh, here's Van Vliet, guarded by Green. Lowry against Rondo. No good on the 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the 3s.
Boy, aggressive move by DeMarcus Cousins. He'll dish out more punishment than he receives, that's for sure.
Lowry against Rondo. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Lowry letting everybody in the building know when there's a big bucket to be made, get me the ball.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 4. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
Here's LeBron, and again it's the Lakers.
Yeah, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
Rondo with the steal. To tie it up. Green breaking loose. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry passes to Ibaka. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Cousins. To take the lead. It's in!
LeBron finding a way to come up with a ridiculous make in a huge situation yet again.
Free throw good, James. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And now they foul and stop the clock. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Well, I think what we see sometimes with DeMarcus Cousins, your greatest strength can be your greatest weakness. When he uses his emotion to be aggressive and intimidating, you love it. He just has to stay under control.
Lowry kicks to Anunoby. A 3-ball. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended.
All right, David, thank you.